Disney theme park rides that they can turn to movies. Now, I wrote this when it was announced that they would make another Haunted Mansion movie, and the Jungle Cruise movie just came out. So this was a fresh idea in my mind. And I've also heard through the grapevine that they could be making another Pirates movie or remaking the franchise entirely. To which I'm like, good luck. You really think Johnny Depp's going to come back after you more or less helped him get blacklisted from the industry? Anyway, moving on. So these are classic theme park rides that don't exist anymore or that are still around that they could turn into feasible movies. The Maelstrom. A classic boat ride centered around Norwegian history, but was sadly shut down and replaced for the Frozen Ever After ride. So you've already got a hook of being in the Norwegian Viking times. Soaring around the world. A flight simulator where you're seeing all the wonders of the world. You have to, basically, for that, you could be like a maverick pilot in the movie trying to prove his worth. The Barnstormer. One of Goofy's premier roller coasters. A maverick pilot has to learn humanity and to trust other people, sort of like Top Gun. Test Track. A high-octane race course where the kids can get to design their own cars. What the plot could be. A guy who wants to be a race car driver, but everyone tells him he's not good enough, but all he's ever wanted to do is race. Mission Space. A NASA simulator lets you choose between a voyage to Mars or a spin around the globe. Submarine Voyage. An attraction that was since rebranded to include Finding Nemo. You could easily do like a Hunt for Red October, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea deal with that. The Tower of Terror. A haunted ride where you get in, where an elevator drops you up and down at 100 miles per hour. This one could also be quite easy. A standard blue-collar family's car breaks down, and they don't know, and they're stranded on the side of the road. A hotel appears out of nowhere. With no choice, they have to stay the night, but something seems off to the kids. And as they go on, they learn the place is darker than it seems. Expedition Everest. A classic roller coaster depicting a Yeti protecting his mountain as home. What the plot could be. This mad scientist believes he saw a Yeti and takes a brave group of explorers to what he believes is his mountain home. But things take a turn for the worse when you're stranded out on the mountain in sub-zero weather. Space Mountain. Another relatively easy one. You could just sort of lean into the Guardians of the Galaxy or Star Trek thing. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This I could easily see as a future movie. They could just take that formula they did with Pirates of the Caribbean but replace Pirates with Cowboys. According to an article I found online, the premise for the ride is that gold was discovered in a mountain range and a mining town was born. But the town was built on Native American land. What the plot could be. This town gave up mining years ago after something terrible happened. But maverick cowboy Joseph Cole believes a rumor that all the gold is holed up inside a mountain. And he needs to continue that perilous journey. So, this I've fleshed out more because I have a character. It could be like Joseph Cold, Jack Cold. I'm cool with I could go either way on his first name, but I really want his last name to be Colts to kind of bring home the whole Western thing. How would I describe him? He's basically if John Wayne and Jack Sparrow had a baby. or maybe even Clint Eastwood. I'm not sure who was the better cowboy actor. Anyway, which Disney Parks ride do you feel could become a movie? Please let me know.